Anyway, hi friends. I'm gonna open some packs and a new shiny thing I got and I'm excited. Well, I wasn't planning on getting Lorcana because none of my LGSs had them, but the one that's close, the game store closest to my closest Winco had them, and I actually really needed to go to Winco for snacks and food and groceries and stuff. So I was just like, let's go to this LGS. They open at 3. I'll go at 2:55 and see if they have any. And there was a line, but I got in line and got my allocated shinies. Wasn't able to buy a box, which is good because then I wouldn't be able to afford food. So yeah, I don't really know too much about this game other than watching a couple videos on it and reading the preview from Game Trade magazine a while back. Um, so let's open this. Oh no, the resale value. Yeah. Okay. So we have some kind of token type thing. Like I think these are life counters. And then we have like a little organizer thing. We have the actual deck of cards in this kind of wax paper. And then there's a paper playmat, a Lorcana trading card game quick start rules. And it actually comes with a pack, which I think is really cool. Yeah, it's like kind of the same pack. Oh, not really. I think okay, actually so this is the pack that came with the starter deck, and this is a pack that I bought from the store. They allowed us to buy 3 packs each because that's basically how many they had. And yeah, like I feel like maybe it's just like they were manufactured at different times, but like you can see the Ravensburger logo is at the edge for this one, but not at this one that came out of the booster box. So I don't know, but I think they're just the same thing. But yeah, I kind of really like this whole having packs in starter decks thing, because you get a deck and you get to crack pack, and get you addicted to cracking packs, which is super cool. Wish Magic would do that. I mean, they do that with the Commander decks and the 2 card booster sampler, but it's not the same. So yeah, there were 3 starter decks. They were only allowing each person to buy one. My friend bought the one with Aladdin because she was looking for specifically for a card in there with like an artist that she liked. I ended up getting the Aurora and Simba one. I think this is like the Sapphire and Steel deck because I read like a quick guide on what the decks were, and this one is like the controlly stompy deck, and I like playing controlly stompy things because I am a simple girl who likes to do stompies, and also I'm a jerk and want to be controlly. So yeah, I got this thing. Gonna put it up here, and let's see. Put these packs here. Um, we have. I don't actually know what the cards are and stuff. I literally have not watched previews or anything. Okay. Oh, I see. This is like a double. It's. I thought it folded out more. So like, I have a MTG. I have like an MTG. Fae of Wishes, good card. Pretty card. I thought this folded out more to be like a Magic or like a Digimon or Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever playmat, but no, it's just this. You put your deck here, your discard is here, and then your cards in play are here, and your Inkwell, aka your mana or whatever, is here, and this is the lore track. You basically win by getting 20 points, 20 lore, which I think it's very different from a lot of, I know, games that I'm familiar with, where card games I'm familiar with, where you have to like defeat the opponent by taking down their life total as opposed to getting stuff. So I actually like I like this vibe. Like it makes sense. It's like a Disney thing, and they don't want you to like murder other people, right? You're just learning stuff with lore. So let's actually open this guy. Oh, this is like a nice wax paper. I think it may be recyclable. I don't know. I'll have to check. So we have kind of the I guess the face card, Aurora, Briar Rose. Let's see. When you disarming beauty, when you play this card, chosen character gets -2. I want to say that's attack. Yeah, the sun symbol is this guy. Um, this turn. Okay, so you basically play her, and that lowers something else's attack, so it can't attack you as well. And she's kind of tanky, I guess. I don't have a point of reference, so um, but she's not good at questing. So this is the number of lore counters you get when she goes on a quest, basically when you tap her to do a thing, I believe. And she's apparently not very good at it. But she also only costs 4 ink or resources to cast. So there are 2 Auroras, 3 Auroras. That's nice. I was expecting, like, 1 or 2 of a face card. I guess I'm so used to Commando. Or even like the Magic starter decks where they give you like 1 of each card. So this, I think this is, yeah, this is the foil, one of the foil face cards, Aurora Dreaming Guardian. So costs a little more than the other Aurora, a little higher attack, shift 3. You may pay 3 ink to play this on top of one of your characters named Aurora. So I can essentially evolve another Aurora into her. Protective Embrace, your other characters get ward. Opponents can't choose target, I guess, them except a challenge. So challenge is, I think, like the mechanic where you attack someone who's going on a quest to stop them from gaining lore or points. So yeah, like this is really cool. Like I don't know very much. Like I know the basic mechanics, but like I've not seen previews or anything. So this is very exciting. I've not had this experience of like what is going on in a very long time. I like this. Okay. And then we have the giant chunky 4/6 Simba that costs 7 ink to play. Challenger +4. So he's good at attacking, I guess. When he's challenging, he gets +4. Pounce. During your turn, it gains evasive. They can challenge characters with evasive. Okay, cool. So during Simba's turn, like I guess it's the horsemanship of Lorcana, IDK. And then we have more Auroras. So Briar Rose was the 4-cost one, and Dreaming Guardian is the 5-cost one. And the 2-cost one, I guess this is the easier to cast one, is just a 2/2. She's just a vanilla. Okay. But the difference between the vanilla Aurora and the big shiny Aurora is 3, shift 3. So yeah, you can essentially pay for the big Aurora in installments by playing this not as good Aurora. They say if you dream a thing more than once, it's sure to come true. I've actually not watched the movie that Aurora comes from, but that's cool. And I guess there's like a bunch of these. There's 3 of these. So they go in the Aurora pile. We have Flounder. Hello, Fish Fan. I used to have a Flounder plushie as a kid, although I've like not seen, maybe only seen the Little Mermaid once. And okay, so he's not as good as Aurora, like, but he quests for a little less, but he only costs 1 instead of 2. So like a nice little 1-drop. And there's 2 of them. We got Grammatala. When I will be with you, when this card is banished, you may put this card into your inkwell face down and exert it. So banish is when something gets attacked and quote unquote killed when it's questing, I believe. So this just becomes more resources if it ends up dying, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I actually really like, I mean, I know they're doing it on purpose, but I really like the whole all these different like movies and franchises in one deck. In one and then we have Jasmine Disguised, a 3/3, just a vanilla 3/3. Try to understand, I've never done a thing on my own. I've never had any real friends. I've never even been outside the palace walls. Oh, so there are 2 Jasmines, it looks like. And then we have Maleficent, a 3/4 vanilla. So it looks like there's a whole bunch of vanilla creatures, which is actually really good for a starter deck, to be honest. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh. There's a 5 cost Maleficent, which is just like still a vanilla, but with higher toughness or willpower, they call it, I believe. And she quests more. She needs no she had no invitation and needed no introduction. And there's one of these. Cool. And then we have Mickey Mouse Detective, 1/3. Oh, and then there are these creature types. That's cool. Hero, detective, dreamborn. We have a whole bunch of other ones that are storyborn, it looks like. Get a clue. When you play this character, you may play the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exert it. Okay, so essentially this is ramp. You play Mickey and you ramp. You lose your next card, so maybe you don't actually want to turn your next card into ink. But it's ramp. You get a creature or you get a character and also an ink. Oh, and this is, I think, the first card that doesn't have the little border. So any card with a little border, you can play it face down to be like an ink or a resource. But Mickey Mouse being a ramp card, like it already ramps you, it already gives you ink, so you can't turn Mickey into ink. That's reasonable. So it looks like we have 3 of them. And then we have Mufasa, King of the Pride Lands, who just as vanilla, just a vanilla 4/6. I do like same power and toughness as Simba. Sorry, attack and willpower. I'm gonna use magic terms a lot. Okay, I've got to cultivate on the corner of my playmat here. But Mufasa gets more lore, and there's 2 of them. And Scar, 5/4. Insidious plot. When you play this character, choose chosen opposing character gets -5 attack this turn. Okay, so like a fancier version of the Aurora we had earlier. So it looks like a lot of other vanilla creature aside, like their colors are more like gemstones or aspects or glimmers, I think is the official license term. So these are the blues, and I guess blue's like the controlly color, and it just lowers your opponent's attack so they can't stop you, I guess. And then we have action. Develop your brain. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one into your hand and the other in the bottom of the deck. Okay, cool. It's just it's not is it a brainstorm or whatever? But you know what I mean. So we got 2 of these 3 of these brainstorm like things. One jump ahead. Action song. A character with cost 2 or more can exert to sing the song for free. So you can either play this, or you could just like if you had a character that's out and she's got two cost, right? You can tap her to have her sing the song. This mechanic is so cute and is actually what got me to buy into this game. Wasn't planning on like even going and getting a deck, even if I knew an LGS that if the local LGSs that I knew about had them, but then I saw this mechanic, I was just like, that's really cute. I have to get it. Put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exert it. So essentially, by using this card, you can either pay 2 to, exert a card, or to plop a card into your inkwell to ramp, or I guess that's not really good card advantage. I don't know. Like, I would definitely feel like you want the value from tapping a creature to do this. But of course, I haven't actually played this game at all, so I'm just going by, years of a quote unquote experience playing all these games. Coconut basket item. Consider the coconut. Whenever you play a character, you may remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. So you get to heal whenever something enters the board. And yeah, because damage is persistent in this game. The coconut is a versatile gift from the gods, used to make nearly everything, including baskets, to carry more coconuts. That's cute. Does that? Oh, I'm trying to kind of read. Okay, like it's very hard for me to read a small text, so I won't. This is cute. They got healing items, magic golden flower. It's a healing salve. It's a healing salve. Except it's actually more useful, I guess, in this game because damage is persistent. So that was the blue color, the sapphire, which I believe is the controlly color, although I guess it's more of a healy color, like a defensive color, as opposed to what I thought was going to be like telling opponents to not do a thing. You just heal your stuff or lower their power. Now we have the steel, which I believe are the big chunkers, according to what I've understand. Beast, uh, hard-headed. Break. When you play this character, you may banish chosen item. It kills an artifact. Oh yeah, so the item cards like the coconuts are kind of permanents. So we have a beast, we have two beasts, and then we have Captain Hook, which is a one drop. Challenger +2. Okay, so it's a one drop. It's not very powerful, however, on defense. However, it gets +2 to attack when attacking. That's also, I guess, nice. Like, given the whole like this slower defensive disruption thing, this is also really nice to make sure your opponent, if they have like a more aggro deck, don't win the game. You have these one drops that are good at taking out questing characters. And then we have goons. They may be useless, but they come with the castle. So just a 2/2. Not even a bear. And then we have Hercules, True Hero, Dreamborn Hero Prince, Bodyguard. It may enter play exerted. An opposing character who challenges one of your characters must choose one with Bodyguard with Able. Okay, so it basically blocks, it tanks. That's cool. It taunts, tanks, whatever. Kristoff, official Ice Master. So that's also a vanilla 3/3. You want to talk about supply and demand problem? I sell ice for a living. Oh, Maui, 8/8 for 8. That's what he does. 8/8 for 8. And also, I mean, he quests for 3, which is one of the highest ones I've seen so far, other than maybe like Mufasa. Um, yeah. When the gods give you a boat, you take it. The boat's owner is optional. In 8/8 for 8. That's a good front, chunky front. Prince Eric, challenger +2, so another attacker. Um, cool. And then we have Simba, Rifle Heir. I know what I have to do. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you gain 1 lore. So you can actually gain lore by not questing. You can just stop other people from doing quests, which is cool. Fire the cannons, deal 2 damage. Just, it's a shock. It's a shock. 1, 2. Fire the cannons. Grab your sword. Character with cost 5 or more can tap to sing the song for free. Deal 2 damage to each opposing character. It's a board wipe. Ransack. Draw 2 cards, then choose and discard 2 cards. For 2. What is it's not faithless looting, it's like, oh my god, it's one of those. Like cathartic reunion? I don't know, I don't remember. Smash! Deal 3 damage to chosen character. So the rate goes from 1 to 3 for an extra damage. I guess they learned from Wizards of the Coast to not print lightning bolts. Frying pan item. Clang. Banish this item. Chosen character can't challenge during their next turn. Okay, it's done something, and that's it. There are no no other items in steel or colorless or whatever or gray. So yeah, let's see. Hello, can you camera? Cool. This is a deck. Mostly filming this because like I'm already gonna just be doing this, like and like just talking about this deck to myself and all my friends, may as well make a video. Let's crack the pack that came with the deck. Yeah, I continue to be bad at these. I guess Ravensburger packs are also hard for me to crack. Okay, so I believe you're only allowed 2 colors in a deck, like, or 2 glimmers. I think, like, so it's not like you can put whatever in there. But also, your ink is not colored, right? Because it's just this. It's multicolored, so you can use it for whatever. So we have Magic Broom. Sweet. When you play this character, you may shuffle a card from any discard into its player's deck. Okay. I don't know if there's any like graveyard manipulation, but that's kind of like graveyard hate. Sudden Chill. Action Song. Each opponent chooses and discards a card. Can you play multiplayer in this? Each opponent. Valactectes? I've never seen Hercules, so I don't know. Anyway, support. Whenever this character quests, you may add their ing or attack to chosen character's attack this turn. Okay, that's cool, because so you can quest with this to buff someone who's going to ruin your opponent's quest. He's got a sword. Chosen characters gets +2 attack per turn. That's cool. Control your temper. Chosen character gets -2 attack this turn. Hercules True Hero. I believe there's already one in here. You have forgotten me. Each opponent chooses and discards 2 cards. Beast Hard-Headed. There's one in here. And then we have Moana. Oh, that's cool. This is not who you are. When you play this character, you may banish chosen character named Tekka. It seems not very narrow. Very narrow. Like, really cool card. Like, the art is amazing, but very narrow. Steal from the Rich. Huh. Bold for you to print this, Disney. Anyway, whenever one of your character quests this turn, each opponent loses 1 lore. I did not know that you can make other people lose lore. That's cool. Rapunzel, I believe this may be the rare Gleam and Glow. When you play this character, remove up to 3 damage from one of your characters. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's a heal and you potentially draw 3 cards. Work Together. It's a foil action. Chosen character gains support this turn. Cool. And then we have I guess this is like a kind of like a puzzle, and it's got a QR code. Cool. It's kind of. I'm just like, how do I look? What do these rarities mean? Just gonna pull out a few. So, I think the different icons represent like songs or characters or actions or whatever, and then I this is probably common. Is this like uncommon and rare, or I don't know, like legendary, mythic? I don't actually know the rarity scale, but I'm guessing these 2 are the fancy ones. This is probably the fanciest given how good it is. Right. Healing, remember, damage is persistent in this game. So healing and card draw, and it comes with a body, seems very powerful. Yeah. Getting the hang of opening these. Jasmine Disguise, so the vanilla common Jasmine. Elsa. Ice Surfer. That's no Blizzard. Whenever you play a character named Anna, ready this character. This character can't quest for the rest of the turn. So I think ready is untapping. Healing Glow. We move up to 2 damage from chosen character. The Wardrobe. It's just a 3/4 for 3. Duke of Wrestleton. 2/2 for 1. Brick. Banish chosen item. Okay. It's a shadow. Mother Knows Best. It's a song. Return chosen character to that player's hand. You bounce. Coconut basket. So we had a coconut basket. Aerial on human lakes. This character can't tap to sing songs. So I guess this is above rate, but she can't sing. I like this. That's very good flavor. Stitch. Abomination. 4 6 or 6, but quest for 3. Mickey Mouse Musketeer. A steel 2/7 for 6 spot with bodyguard, and other musketeers get 1 attack. Okay. And then also I serve for foil. This is the same bottom left corner of this, so maybe it's not actually a puzzle. Another pack. So yeah, I feel like I don't know how much these packs normally would go for. I think I got all of this for $40. So this deck, the deck itself was $17.99. And given that tax was about like $4, I would say 36. I would say these were like maybe $6-7 each, which seems a little high for a pack of cards. But also, I mean, like, given that I pay $16 for a set booster of Commander Master, $17. I did that a while back, like a week or two ago. Yeah. Anyway, Flounder. Tangle. They said the name of the movie. Each opponent loses 1 lore. Sebastian, chord composer, singer 4. Okay. It's kind of like, I love singing because it's kind of like crewing a vehicle in Magic, except you're convoking an instant, kind of. That's really cool. Think about Peter Pan's ally. Evasive. Only characters with evasive can challenge this character. So yeah, I think we saw an evasive thing earlier. Oh, and characters named Peter Pan gain Challenger +1. I think the sun has set, so I'm gonna turn on a light to get better lighting. There we go. Tinkerbell. Vicious Betrayal. Each chosen character gets +2 attack this turn. If a villain character is chosen, they get +3 instead. Because yes, of course, being a villain matters in this game. Beast Mirror. Show me. Tap and pay 3. If you have no cards in your hand, draw a card. Is this the Library of Alexandria for Lorcana? Is this going to be worth thousands of dollars later? Probably not. Dr. Fasilius cards. The cards will tell, tap, you may pay 1 less for the next action you play this turn. Cool. Triton the Sea King, just a 5/9. Just a 5/9 for 7. Okay. You have forgotten me. Maleficent Uninvited. Oh, I think this like the one of the rares or whatever. Marshmallow, Persistent Guardian, durable. When it's banished in a challenge, you may return it to your hand. Only challenges for 1, but, you know. Think about most helpful. 2/3, evasive. Only characters with evasive can challenge this character. And when you play this character, chosen character gains evasive. And still the bottom left corner of the thing. So yeah, like I see just 1. Maybe this is a different rarity too. It's hard to tell. I need to actually look up a rarity chart at some point. Let's do 1 more, because that's how many I have. Boop-de-be boop boop bop. Boop-de-be boop bop. We have Donald Duck. It's a duck. Shredding his stuff. Ward. Opponents can't choose this character except the challenge, so it's got hexproof, basically. He's got a sword. Pumbaa, just a 3/5 for 4. It makes sense that, in the first set, most things are vanilla. Jafar, Wicked Sorcerer, a villain, 2/5 for 4, Challenger +3. Duke of Wrestleton, Kristoff, Official Ice Master, Jasper, Common Crook. Whenever this character quests, choosing opposing character can't quest during their next turn. Chief 2i, Respected Leader, 3/6 for 7, Support. Okay. LeFou, Storyborn Ally, Loyal. If you have a character named Gaston in play, you pay 1 less to play this character. It's I have only seen 4 packs of cards in one starter deck, but I still think like at 2, this is not a very good card. So maybe at 1 it's good, but then you need a Gaston, and I don't like Gaston. Dr. Facilier, Agent Provocateur, Shift 5. Okay. I think this is like a fancy card. A whole new world. Each player discards a hand and draws seven cards. It's a wheel, which feels real bad if you pay 5, but if you cast it by tapping a chunky creature, that's really cool. You get a free wheel. Freeze. Exert chosen opposing character. And yeah, this is not a puzzle. It's just like the ad card. Cool. So I am excited. I think what I'll probably do is to figure out who else I know on the IRL or online got their hands on Lorcana, and I'll sleeve this thing up and just play it as is for a bit, and then maybe add some cards to it. But yeah, anyway, I got some shiny things, and they made the terrible despair that is this world go away for a little bit. Um, Thanks for joining me in opening shiny things. I will see you next stream or video or something. I have no idea. Meow.